Guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to take a look at the GIRU and TRUNKS banner units. I do think that this character is going to be very powerful. I would say that this character could have been made a little bit better, for sure. I think you easily could have made this unit a bit better. Just a little bit more defense. I feel like when it comes to supports, I feel like supports are very powerful and very needed, especially for a character like Dokkan Fest Pan, who has like some of the most highest burst damage in the game. So supports can be very important for her. But I would say that I don't really care how much damage Trunks and GIRU do. I'd want them to make Pan stronger and then be a little bit more solid defensively. So what I'm doing here is I want to test them out 55% with Pan and Pan's 55% showcase. So I'm just going to go ahead and Dokkan Awaken them right now. Again, they're still only at 55% at the moment. And then what I'll do is I'll come back around and I'll rainbow them later. And then we will, of course, go ahead and complete this video once I have Trunks and GIRU up to level 10 links. Alright guys, so we are ready to go ahead and rainbow the Trunks and GIRU units. For this character, I decided to go full dodge. I don't really care about the damage this unit is doing. I just want them to not die, right? Now, obviously, this doesn't really do anything against Broly, oh my god! But, you know, there's a lot of other fights in the game where dodging can be very helpful. Again, I don't really give a shit about the damage this character is doing. I explicitly just want them not getting killed, right? Their job is to make Pan look pretty, alright? Trunks and GIRU's job, make Pan look pretty and don't die. Pan will handle everything, just don't die. So, with that in mind, full dodge is what we decided to go with for them. Alright guys, so we are here in an event with the Trunks and GIRU. We are all juiced up here and we can see how impressive this unit is going to be. Now, at the time I'm recording this level 10 link video for them, I'm going to definitely put this video up today. I have not completed my no item sweep through the red zone with Pan and her team. I think I will be able to do it. Pan is really good, right? Like, Pan is like top 5 in the game level material. I think just off the strength of Pan alone, I'll be able to get it done, including Broly, Omega, all the stages. But the team around her is just not as strong as I would like. Pan, as a GT character, really wants to be next to other GT characters, and just being honest, the GT characters are just not on Pan's level, right? Trunks and GIRU, they're a nice, fun unit. They could be good. They give so much support to Pan, but if you don't have like a perfect run going where Trunks and GIRU don't get touched, Trunks and GIRU, they're just not quite good enough. I feel like Dokkan misses the mark with characters like this, where it's like Trunks and GIRU, I think for the amount of support they give, their damage is pretty solid, but I mean, I don't care about their damage. They're giving the support to Pan. Pan is the damage, right? I don't care. Trunks and GIRU could do a 500k attack stat. I don't really care. I would like this unit way better. 500k attack stat, but they had 800,000 defense. And I love this unit. I adore them. I think they're incredible, right? But like, you know, I feel like this unit, you're going to get a lot of like 3 million attack stats from them and stuff like that. And the defensive level, I think for the most part, is just not going to be where it needs to be, right? Because it's like, you know, when in the stages where it really matters, we're not going to be able to just wank them out the ass with these subpar characters to get Cold Judgment on the team or something like that, right? Because their link set, Speedy Retribution, which is an LOL right there, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, GT, Courage, and Fierce Battle. They just have a lot of very subpar links. Now, the way they work, right? They get 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. They give 1 key and 20% attack and defense to GT Hero, Bond of Friendship, and Dragon Ball Seekers. That's a stacking buff, so they're themselves getting 60% right there. With 3 key spheres, they get another 120% defense. And then with 5 key spheres, they get another 120% defense. And then with 7 key spheres, all allies get 2 key, 10% attack, 10% defense, and 10% crit chance. Which all in all is very good. So we're going to jump from 216k defense. What do we jump up to right here with all these orbs? They jumped up to 380. Now, I feel like a lot of people will look at 380 and say, well, they're pretty good. And it's like, well, they're not getting defense from their super attack effects. They're not getting defense on super. They don't dodge, they don't guard, they don't have damage reduction. So, that 380k defense is great. They'll only take 200k per normal from Omega Shenron, man. Awesome! Yahoo! Guys, that's good, right? That's incredible. Only like 200k per normal, man. That 400k defense coming in clutch, boy. Damn. Right? And then they're there at the 3.6, man. Take 3 million off of that and convert that to defense for this character. The 70% support is so good. It is so strong. I just wish they themselves were stronger defensively. Support units don't need to be doing crazy damage. That's not a good design. With a character like Pan is built to be the team's damage. That's what the point of her is. So I hate the fact that they didn't make these other GT characters around here her more self-sufficient in terms of, like, you know, Pan is doing everything. She's doing all the damage. She's got to tank all the hits. Literally, with Pan's team, she has to do everything or you lose, right? That's the thing. Like, compare it directly to Ginyu's team, and it's like you got Raccoon and Goldo and Berta and Jace really taking up a lot, right? Trunks and GIRU are, you know, probably around Berta and Jace level, except Berta and Jace also have a 50% chance to dodge. And, you know, once they build up, I feel like they get quite a bit better, right? Whereas, like, Trunks and GIRU, like, seriously, this unit is built as though they should also have a 50% chance to dodge or something. I think so. Alright, so here we are, again, next to our girl, Pan. It's, like, I don't know, like, why is it that they only share 2 links, GT and Fierce Battle? I'm just not a fan of that, right? Like, I'm being very harsh on Trunks and GIRU. They're a good unit, but, I mean, dude, they should be better. Like, this is not good enough. It's like, we need more defense. You need to be able to take these hits in red zone, right? Imagine if they're, you know, uber powering up Pan, awesome, and then, you know, Trunks and GIRU couldn't get one shot by Broly, couldn't get one shot by Janemba, a lot of these tough bosses, right? Because, like, yeah, you make Pan super duper mega strong, but if she doesn't actually one-turn the boss, which she's not able to one-turn every single phase of these red zone bosses, you're gonna get caught, right? Like, that's what's gonna happen. So, it's just a bit of a bummer there. That Trunks and GIRU could not have been a bit stronger. I think they should have been. There's the 5 dodge kicking in. That's funny. All right, what attack set do we get up to? 4.37 right there. Okay. We'll do like 1 or 2 more runs. I do want to see what happens. You know, we got to get like Cold Judgment up for them and stuff like that. You know, see how they're gonna tank that way. You know, maybe get like Brainiacs up and kind of see how effective they can be in some of these situations. Alright guys, I just want to get a couple of more rotations in with Trunks and GIRU here. We can use them along with the Broly, Chile, and Lemo to potentially, you know, have them show extra power. Broly, Chile, and Lemo, by the way, that's an interesting potential EZA character in the future we could see. Like, what is that unit potentially going to look like, right? Alright, so there's the big support. I mean, look at all the orbs, how much they jump up, but it's like, keep in mind, like, you see how much they get from orbs. If you're in a tough stage, you know, maybe not even red zone, maybe like, you know, some extreme Super Battle Road stage, right? Like, I don't know, maybe in the future, like, extreme Dragon Ball Seeker Extreme Super Battle Road or GT Hero or something like that, right? And you're running this unit and you don't get all those orbs. I mean, they're in for a world of pain, right? Like, it's like at 200k defense. Because remember, they're not getting anything on super attack or anything from their super attack effect. You want to know what an easy way to fix this Trunks and GIRU is, and all of a sudden they become a god? Watch this. Watch how easy this is. Their super attack effect is that they greatly raise attack for 1 turn, they do supreme damage, and they lower enemy defense. Add stack. They stack defense. Bam, that's it. They're fixed. Right? Like, that's all it takes. Just that one little thing completely changes this unit. We'll get a couple more turns and we'll finish up. Again, in at least several of the red zone runs, we'll be using the Trunks and GIRU. I mean, we certainly could use Trunks and GIRU in, like, the no-item Broly run in the red zone, but, like, that run is literally just, like, they're on rotation, mega powering up Pan, and then Pan, like, triple super, triple crits, like, 1 turns, like, all these Broly phases, which she can do, especially with Trunks and GIRU's help, but it's a matter of, like, doing that while Trunks and GIRU are not getting hit. Essentially is how that's going to work. And it's like, what is the strongest tech boss in the red zone? Because, like, Janemba ends at physical, Bojack. So, like, Trunks and GIRU would be very good against Bojack. They'd be very good against Rildo. Those are, like, the main fights where, you know, Trunks and GIRU get locked in slot 1 and, you know, you're good to go. Oh, come on, man. We have the good rotation right here. And, of course, like, Goku's got, like, a sliver of health left. Come on. Oh, every time. Well, they don't share any links with, yeah, Kid Gohan. Okay. So this is a really good turn, right? Because we don't have Speedy Retribution up, which sucks. We don't have GT up, which is unfortunate because that's a really good link. And no Courage. But between Brainiacs and Cold Judgment, that's 40% defense right there, right? So we go ahead and hit the 7 orbs right there, and their defense and stuff like that's going to skyrocket. They're at 484k defense, and it's like we're not done because 2 INT orbs with Broly, Chila, and Lemo, wabam, and then all of a sudden now they're over 500k defense at the start of the turn. Now, if this was realistic, sure, right? Like, they've got this in them, but, like, what Brainiac's character... Like, we're not taking Broly, Chila, and Lemo into, like, these red zone stages. Like, no way. It's like, who are we, like, actually running that's got these links with them, right? Like, it just doesn't really exist. Very odd choices, I think, for this Trunks and GIRU character. They certainly could have been made, I think, quite a bit better. Alright, so we'll do this turn. This is kind of like us, I guess, sort of like maxing them out defensively. And next turn, we can max them out offensively, right? We could have Broly, Chila, and Lemo get the, whatchamacallit, the attack support instead. And then, of course, we could have LRB Pan give the massive active skill buff as well. Alright, guys, so we have a very nasty rotation set up here for Trunks and GIRU. Yeah, we could actually do very well here. So let me hit... Let's pop LRB Pan's active skill, right? So this is going to give Trunks and GIRU the massive buff. We're also... What link are we going to get right there? That's extra? That's GT. So now they're going to get that extra 2-key 10% attack and defense, which of course is very good. So we can go ahead and have them do that. We have our 7 orbs for Trunks and GIRU, which is going to power up the rotation. And then we can get these STR orbs right here, which will power Trunks and GIRU's attack up right here. So let's see what Trunks and GIRU are capable of doing on this turn in terms of their attack stat, right? We saw them last turn over 500k defense. Let's see what they could do in terms of damage here. But, I mean, you guys, I definitely would prefer... Like, Pan, I want her just damage. Trunks and GIRU, they're the ones where it's like, again, their defense. As a support, I want utility and defense from support characters, right? Like, you know, let's let physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku handle all the damage, and then just give me, like, defense, support, utility characters around him, right? Personally, I feel like that's a smarter way to build these teams, but they gotta make these support, like, you know, Jason Birder, I think, is a great example of how to do it. And Trunks and GIRU, you know, they're Jason Birder with no 50% chance to dodge, which hurts quite a bit. Alright, so this is Reliable Intelligence. Trunks, GT, and GIRU. Their leader skills, Bond to Friendship, category key 3 and 130% stats. Their super attack is Trunks and GIRU's Plan, which greatly raises attack for 1 turn, does supreme damage to the enemy, and then lowers enemy defense. I think this is the real problem of the unit, surprisingly. I really, in 2022, like, characters, I think pretty much all across the board need to be giving themselves defense from their super attack effect. Even 30% defense for 1 turn, I do think would dramatically help this character, but I think this is exactly the type of character that should be stacking defense. I think would really help this unit. Their passive skill, Wisdom of Travel, they change AGL and Tech Key Spheres to INT Key Spheres. That is very good. Double Orb changing. Very strong. No doubt about that. Then they get 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. They give GT Hero, Bond of Friendship, and Dragon Ball Seekers 1 key and 20% attack and defense. It does stack, so for every category the unit's on, they get those buffs. So this character is getting 3 key and 60% attack and defense from that buff, right? Then they get 120% attack and defense with 3 key spheres. Then they get another 120% attack and defense, and they debuff the enemy's attack by 20% with 5 key spheres. that certainly can be pretty good, the debuff for some Super Battle Road stages, but, you know, obviously in the really tough content, it's not really doing too much. Get rid of the debuff and then just give them even more defense, and I'd like this unit even better that way as well. And then finally, they give all allies 2 ki, 10% attack, 10% defense, and 10% chance to crit, with 7 or more ki spheres obtained. Usually, I've found that they don't struggle for orbs. The double orb changing is so strong, right? Like, when you're running Weirus, you have physical orbs pretty much usually for, like, a whole rotation, and it works the same way with Trunks and GIRU. A lot of, you know, even just with, like, GT activated, typically Pan is not struggling for ki, this unit's not struggling for ki, so you are able to get the orbs to this character, right? But I still think defensively, they're hitting a little bit shy for me. Their links are Speedy Retribution, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, GT, Courage, and Fierce Battle. You know, not the greatest mix there. I mean, if they had slid in, you know, Prepared for Battle or Saiyan Lineage, it could have helped out a lot more with maybe the Goku, Trunks, and Pan unit, or even with Dokkan Fest Pan herself, right? They didn't really put too much care into making this unit like a perfect friend for Pan, which I just truly don't understand. 12 kill multipliers, 140%. Okay, I feel like that's normal for like a banner unit. There's no EZAs that they're actually going to be very good in, which is a bit of a bummer. And then finally, they're on a few category teams here. So they are on, of course, the Bond of Friendship category team. We also have the Dragon Ball Seekers category team that they're a part of. Then right here, they're on the Join Forces category. I cannot wait to see what this team looks like with a 200%. Then right here, we are on the Space Traveling Warrior category team. And then finally, they are on the GT Hero category. So let me know what you guys think of this Trunks and GIRU unit. They are pretty good. I think they easily could have been better, though. I mean, listen, I'm a tough critic nowadays, man. Red Zone exists, right? Like, you know, we need better for these units. This unit is good. They're probably one of the better banner units, but, man, they were close, right? Like, 1 or 2 more links with Pan, a lot more defense, less damage, and I think this unit would be really, really good. So, bit of a bummer there. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.